Morning gas station. All right, let's go take a shower. Good to see that my car is okay. Every time. Every time. Hello. How are you? I'm good. I'm stockpiling for those times that I'm not going to be able to get these. Good morning, everyone. The game plan today is run some errands to prep for leaving tomorrow. I think I'm leaving tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to leave tomorrow. But before I do that, I have to confess something. I am addicted to caffeine. I know that not many of you watching this would understand what that's like to have caffeine or coffee or whatever. I get it. I know I'm an outlier. And if you watch yesterday's episode, whatever that drink was that I started off the episode with was awful. So this morning I'm starting off with my favorite drink because I could find it, and it's terrible for you. Don't ever buy these. But I'm an addict. It is probably that and sugar are the two things I'm probably addicted to. Caffeine, definitely addicted to. There's no air quotes for that. It is a problem. Like many high functioning, zero sleep adults. Anyways, game plan. Run some errands. I got to pick up some groceries. I think I'm going to try to go to an outdoor store to find maybe a cable lock for my bins up top. As you can tell, my bed right now is in chaos because I have it raised up to air out from sleeping. Got another shower in. That was great. And that's where the day's going to go. Who knows what's going to happen? Again, I don't really plan out my days. Everyone's always like, what are you going to see in the city? What are you going to do? And a lot of the times when I'm in a city, I'm not trying to explore. It's a weird opposite thing where I'm out exploring so much in other places that when I get to a city, I'm just like, this coffee shop for 8 hours sounds awesome. So that's kind of what I do. I don't think I'm going to do that today. I might work a little bit, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, let's get moving. Let me explain the problem here with these cases. Is that these locks are here, and I spent an entire day trying to find bolt locks, that, you know, normal locks, your Master Smith or whatever, and none of the little ring thing, hook, whatever you want to call it, will be able to fit through this. Thus, even the smallest ones wouldn't fit, meaning I need to do a cable and have a cable come through this one and hopefully this one and then that one, or just two. The problem is bike cables are all too thick and luggage cables are all too thin. There's no good in between for this stupid case. So we're gonna go try to find one at this store. I think this is like the REI version, or Canadian version of REI. So let's do that. So here's the problem. This is tiny, like tiny. This also tiny. I think that's the same thing as this. Also tiny. These are all just way too small. Someone could literally clip this with just like a pair of pliers. This would not take very much. The problem is, let me show you. These are way too thick to go through it. So, I'm not entirely sure what the best option is. If you guys have any idea what would work in those rooftop bins, please leave a comment down below. These are all definitely too thick. Hello, how are you? Good. To the grocery store. Two types of people in the world. People that return their carts and people that don't. All right, gonna go get some office work done for like probably 2 hours. You know, at our mainstay, Whole Foods, like I said yesterday. And yeah, let's go work on some stuff. Fix my hair. What's going on there? All right, done office stuff for the day. Reese is good. Well, I assume Reese is good, so that's good. And now I'm gonna go work in a park or something. Go to a park at dinner. I don't know yet. Every hour is a different adventure, pretty much.
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I just get a large caramel iced coffee?
Sure.
That's it.
Okay, first window, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am struggling right now. Did I mention I'm addicted to caffeine? Because I am. Second caffeinated drink of the day. Are you guys addicted to caffeine? Or is it just me? How many cups do you have per day? Comment down below. How many cups of coffee do you have per day? I think I have maybe three. Some days more, probably some days less. No. Just that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, please. Have a good day. All of the straws in Vancouver are paper. All right. Ah, hell yeah. So eating on the road has kind of changed my diet a little bit, where I only eat one big meal a day normally, and I'll be completely honest, I don't cook that much. I try to avoid cooking if I can. Having to clean up dishes, even though I have a decent solution for it, can be annoying. Having to do that in the dark a lot of the times, whether it's raining or there's bugs, because obviously my kitchen, as you can tell, is outside. So I try to avoid cooking as much as possible, and if I do cook, it's usually just trying to boil water, which isn't that bad. Every once in a while I'll splurge and cook actual meals with actual ingredients and stuff like that. But for the most part, what I try to do, especially when I'm in cities, is just snack for a lot of the day. That's why you saw me get bread and meat to make sandwiches, and chips and fruits and stuff like that. You also watched me get a few of the dehydrated meals. I don't eat those that often. A lot of the times I'll make those when it's a really long day and I just want to boil water and have a big hearty meal, a full meal without doing a lot of work. So those are usually saved for that. And I got quite a few of those for this trip because I can imagine that I'm not going to be able to rely on having places to eat very much. So I try to have my one meal out if I can. But a lot of the times when you're out in the wilderness or out on the coast or out in the mountains, that isn't an option. So normally what I'll do is, like I said, I'll just snack throughout the day and have one big meal. Sometimes that meal is just boiling water for things like pasta or stuff like that. But for the most part, I just eat a lot of meals between an 8-hour period. That's technically called intermittent fasting, but I don't do it on purpose. I just kind of drink caffeine and have stuff like that in the morning, so I don't usually have breakfast. And then for lunch, I'll start to snack, and then by dinner time, I'm really hungry because I haven't really had a full meal. I'll have a big meal, and that's really the only meal I have for the entire day. Everything you just watched me buy is a lot of the stuff I normally buy: apples and clementines, or mandarins, I think they're called in some places. Bananas sometimes, sandwiches, stuff like that. I didn't get any pasta this time. I still have a box of pasta in here somewhere. It's right here. Not that I have any pasta sauce for it, but I know that I can find pasta sauce in pretty small towns if I need to. This is a pretty full haul, and hopefully that's going to get me to the next major city. I don't really have the trip up to Alaska mapped out that much. I know what road I'm taking, but past that, I don't have much mapped out. I know that the next biggest city is probably Prince George, but then past that is Whitehorse, and that's like 1,000 miles. So this should get me, I don't know, a couple days worth easily. I don't eat that much, to be completely honest. So I'm just one person, and we'll be fine. And then, like I said, if I can eat somewhere in the city that I'm in, not only does that give me, like, I can find like a local place, which is really cool to kind of just eat somewhere that's for that spot. It also means I don't have to cook or do anything, and I get that one meal. It's not the most budgetary friendly, but again, considering I'm eating out, I'm not eating out when I'm out places, out in the wilderness, out on the coast, whatever. I'm usually not eating out that much there, so I try to soak up those moments when I can. And again, cooking for one, especially in this, not very fun. So this is what I mostly eat on the road. You watched me buy pretty much everything that is back here. I have a box of cereal that's I haven't opened yet, so that's why I got the oat milk, although I got oat milk for also the coffee. Pro tip, just that cold brew coffee, if you can find it, with a little bit of vanilla oat milk, means you don't need sweetener, and it's actually pretty good. I very much enjoy it. So, food on the road, that's how I do it. You're probably gonna watch me eat a lot of stuff, buy more food throughout this series. If you've been enjoying this, please like and subscribe if you want to, and keep following me along. Man, can we just take a second to appreciate the beauty of Vancouver? Last sunset here before we head to Alaska. Pretty stoked, pretty excited, but I'm not ready to leave yet. This city is absolutely amazing. Definitely think on my way back down, I'm gonna end up staying here for quite some time. I've already met some great people, had some great times, and I cannot wait to come back and having to leave all that and be isolated. But focus on this, focus on the channel, focus on everyone that's watching. Just wanna say thank you. And to give you a time of date, today is Father's Day. So I just wanna say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. My favorite one being my best friend, David. David, you're the best dad you could have ever been, and I love you, man. Hope you watch this. And last but not least, definitely not least, for all the people that don't have fathers out there, may have lost their father, may have not known their father, thinking about you too. And if I could call you dad, I would. I miss you a lot, and I wish you were here in Canada. We both know how much we loved Canada. So if you're somewhere watching, I love you. All right, see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. Well, who knows? Woo, Vancouver, yeah.